So, where's my controller? Let's pick it up. Let's play a game that my YouTube community really, really, really loves. Remnant Steel. Actually, no one likes that series on my YouTube channel for some reason. But I like the game, so I'm still gonna play it. Please complain more. Community or something, or whatever. Offline, cute, prepare. Let's see. So, last time I think I played the Bruiser Rabbit. Bruiser Rabbit, yeah. Bruiser Rabbit. Sniper, Spellshot, Druid, Dancer, Heavy Blade, Assassin, Wizard. At this point I think I played every rabbit on stream at least once. I'm gonna play the Dancer Rabbit. I like the Dancer Rabbit. The default, I guess. Trinkets. A battle flag from the Moonlit Kingdom past hasn't seen used in some time. Regains some of its former glory at the start of each battle. What? What do those thingies do? Glow slightly when you're affected with a debuff. A dark metal shackle that's meant to be worn on your foot. It works better as a hat. What? A star-shaped rock that fell from the sky. It twinkles faintly when you get a lucky proc. Okay, what kind of visual thing is? Silver crown. Belong to someone important. Okay. Primary. No, wait. Primary, secondary, special. Okay, special has a huge radius. Let me read them both still. Deals 60 damage twice to your left and right. Charges your secondary twice. Okay. Deals 50 damage twice in a radius around your target enemy. Charges your primary twice. Okay. Basically I want to make ABB, ABB, ABB in that case. Deals a lot of damage in a very large radius around you. Heals a 30% chance. What has a 30% chance of resetting every time your primary or secondary is used? Oh. 30% chance, that's not bad. Improve invulnerability and grant all allies a war cry for 5 seconds. Also erases nearby projectiles. 20% more damage. Okay. So what I want is I want to use my special. I want to use my special and then I want to use A, X, X, A, X, X until my special is ready, and then I want to use my special again. Okay. Okay, 216 for a first run. For the first fight, like at all. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, what do I have here? Night Guard Gloves. Whichever ability has the highest base damage value deals 20% more damage. That would be my special. 20% more damage from my special? Fine, fine. You deal 30% more damage when you are separated from your target by at least 3 rabbit laps. Most of the time I'm further away from my target. 3 rabbit laps, that's like 3 rabbit heights. Not bad. Not bad. Gain flow dex every time you move 15 rabbit steps. Rabbit leaps. Flow dex. Your secondary deals 70% more damage. 70? Your primary applies Spark. Spark deals damage to the afflicted enemy and its 2 closest neighbors once per second. Okay. All your abilities deal 20 more damage. Significantly increases movement speed. All my abilities deal 20 more damage. Okay, that's interesting. That is like 40% more damage for my secondary. 30% more damage for my primary. But only like 10% or so for that, for my special. I think I actually take the ideal 30% more damage when I'm far away. I don't want to hug my enemies after all. The problem is, maybe I misjudge how far 3 rabbit leaps are and I should take that instead. 20% more damage for my special, that's not bad. I take it. I take it, considering that my special resets pretty often. Okay. Not bad. Abilities and loot that hit once now deal 250 damage. What? Abilities and loot that hit once now deal 250 damage regardless of other loot or ability effects. Every 18 seconds when you stand still, gain... Every 18 seconds when you stand still, gain repeat for 5 seconds. Your special's cooldown instantly resets upon use. Every 18 seconds. That's definitely interesting, but I need to keep an eye on the cooldown then. Don't know if I'm skilled enough for that. Smoke shield. Every 15 seconds your defensive now grants ghost. Your secondary no longer breaks vanish or ghost. Starts battle on a 5-second cooldown. Disappear and evade attacks until you use an attack. Slows movement and increases damage dealt by 60%. Blue Rose. Your max HP is increased by 1. Has a 50% chance of healing you for 1 and granting you 100 XP at the end of each fight. And Chemist's Code. Your defensive applies poison to nearby enemies for 8 seconds. Slightly increases movement speed. I don't like any of them, really. I think maybe I go completely full all in into my special ability. I hope that works. Okay, below 200. Yeah, I didn't use my special, like, efficiently at all. Oh, the shopkeeper is back, the cat keeper. Too cute. Too cute to deal with. How many coins do I have? Do I have 37? Okay, that's one item. Deals more damage, but cooldown is greatly increased. 500 damage. Okay. I think I take it actually, because most of the time yeah. Luck potion becomes slightly luckier less until the next stage. Makes you harder to hit. Your special and defense cooldown are reduced by 0.5 seconds. 1.5 seconds. Yep. My cooldown is 99 seconds. 1.5 will definitely change everything. So. Oh, you have something to talk to me? It's cold out here. The wolves have turned this place into a colosseum, but long ago it used to be a fortress. The walls of the city used to be fortified against attacks from dragons and the like, until dragons decided to become a part of the kingdom. This place hasn't been used as a fortress in very, very long time. It's a nice place to hang out, and even though they talk big game, the wolves are very polite. I guess it would hurt their honor to attack someone unfairly. They seem oddly concerned with status as of late. Okay. Okay, I hate weird movement actions. I like to have free movement. I need to use my special more. I need to use my special more. Where are you? Aua. Okay, gotcha. Whoo. Nice. Okay, what do I have? A winged cat grants a brief speed boost when your secondary is used. Moderately increases movement speed. Shockwave Tome. Your special applies spark. 30 damage, 5 seconds. Deals damage to the afflicted enemy and its 2 closest neighbors once per second. That is 150 extra damage. Recently you saw a video where someone went to an anti-abortion protest and asked them if they wanna sign a petition for free child care. And some said yes and some no. But one person said no, and when they were asked why, they said, because that sounds like social... Because that sounds like socialism to me. Oh no! Humanity is way too social. Oh god. That was his reasoning? That was his reasoning? Oh my... How? So... Her? I have hope. I have hope that people can be reasoned with sometimes. And then there are situations like these that you just described, and then I lose hope again. for a moment. Because it sounds like socialism. Fucking childcare sounds like socialism. I mean, shouldn't childcare be anywhere, not only socialists? Duh. Boah, if I cannot say what I think what I would do when I met such a person. I would probably do nothing, actually. I'm too much of a pacifist. Doesn't that speak for socialism? Video when someone went to an anti-abortion protest and asked them if they wanna sign a petition for free childcare, and some said yes and some no. But one person said no. Somehow when they are told that the state could do something good, they say, ah, that's bad because socialism. That's, well, yeah, that's true. If they say no, that sounds like something, that sounds like progression in our society that has a positive effect on everything, and everyone. No, I am against that. Of course. Yeah, that kind of speaks for socialism. If someone is against that just because it sounds like socialism, then it means socialism is explicitly for that. I don't think that childcare should be exclusively socialist, though. I think childcare should be, regardless of anything, and a kind of important thing. Important action. That's kind of ridiculous. Oh my god, where do you find such interviews? And what is an anti-abortion protest anyway? Get a tank and drive through one of those. In-game. It can't, yeah, it can't in everything. They call it pro-life. And they are against pro-life. If they are so against pro-life, I cannot make a joke about that. That's against my base morals. They call themselves pro-life. Oh, because of the anti-abortion stuff. And then they don't want childcare. Isn't that contradicting? For everyone who said no to abortion, but also no to childcare, they completely contradict each other. Themselves, not each other. That's stupid. Sorry if I say it like it is, but that is completely brain dead. Once the baby is out of the womb, it don't matter. Ah yeah, because then the life is already there. Then it can be as miserable as it needs to be, apparently. That's such weird reasoning. I can never understand such people. What? A 325 ghost flame? For my secondary? Holy shit, that's a good item. In the early 19th century, America built a lot of stuff like tunnels and stuff when slavery was still legal. Guess who built those? Children! That's my guess. Aua. Ow. Ah. So. Whee! That's close. Ow. Oh. Ah. Excuse me? Hallelujah, that's a difficult thing. Workers, I know why. I don't know why. Sorry, I was a little concentrated on that battle right now. I was a little concentrated. Not children. Okay, slavery was still totally legal. Child labor not, apparently. Slaves were property of their owners. Oh. And the property was not supposed to break. Ah. So if they break something, they have to replace it by themselves. Oh my god, this is harsh. Let the dirty, dangerous work to the worker, yeah, because the worker is paid monthly and the slave is paid once with a huge amount. Yep. I see where this is coming from, but that's looking like exclusively onto profit again. That's like capitalism. One of the many aspects why slavery was sometimes even better than wage labor. Yeah, the thing is, if you don't care for your slaves, that's a unhinged sentence to say. If you don't care for your slaves, they die, and so they cannot keep working. But I see why. That's so ridiculous. That is ridiculous to say, even in a hypothetical sense. That's... wow. I can't. Okay, who do we have here? Hello, hello! Come to see the frogs' performances? Oh, the frogs. We are on in a little bit. If you'd like to see our act, we have a duel. I do some rapping and croaking, while Letta sings the melody. Letta, the songstress frog. Oh, you're a frog. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize Letta is a frog. With slavery, you were obligated to care for your slave. With wage labor, you aren't. Yeah. The state does that for you if necessary. That is ridiculous. But yeah, I understand. It's very event great. Quite a unique experience. Though if you are here to listen to Avi, she's on later. Haha, what a weird thing to suddenly bring up, Jay. No one said she's here for Avi. She's certainly here to see everyone's performances. Yes, I am. Anyway, we'll be just up ahead. Hope you enjoy the show. See you there. Can I actually enjoy the shows, or is this only... I mean, eventually maybe. Okay. Okay. I literally do not need my secondary to be anything except for the X that I have. Like, now only deals 10 damage and applies Ghost Flame. But my primary. Okay, from 60 to 80 deals 80 damage twice to your left and right. Judge your secondary twice. Yeah, okay. I mean, I can take a secondary upgrade, so if the secondary upgrade charges my primary more than twice, then it probably is worth it. Oh wait, what? Deals 400 damage in a very large radius around you. Deals more damage, cooldown is greatly reduced, but no longer randomly resets. Oh, no. I want it still to be reset by my primary and secondary. Though... Wait a second. First of all, I don't have enough money anyway. But every 3 seconds, 400 damage. That would be better, right? I don't have the money for that. If I just didn't get the level up last time. I think I messed up. Whatever. Pat. What is this blue? Yeah, that's the face I want to see. Yeah, I cannot buy anything. Let's continue. Okay. Almost 400 damage. Almost 400 BPM. Damage, DPM or whatever. Ow. I mean... Ow. Aua. What am I doing here? Okay, I was good on my damage, but I took a lot of damage too. Maybe be a little more careful in fights like these. Okay. Peridor Rapier. Increases secondary damage by 20% every 8 seconds. Using your secondary will grant you brief invulnerability and erase projectiles in a large radius around you. No, thank you. Volcano Spear. Your primary inflicts burn. Burn deals damage upon wearing off, equal to the damage of the hit that applied burn. Okay. Fire Scale Crest. All of your cooldowns are reduced by 3 seconds. Huh? If you use your defensive, this effect ends until the end of battle. I only have global cooldowns, not really cooldowns. So that is not helping. I guess I take the burn. Even though, yeah, I probably, the burn effect will probably never completely be gone. Ow. Ah, that's the frog. Ow. I was in the wrong circle. Ooh. Okay. A few fights left. Oh, hello. Blush, the painter frog. Oh, hello. Sorry, did you need something? What am I doing? Painting. I'm trying to capture the city's colors. Here, a deep purple haze. She seems lost in her work. Best to leave her be. Oh, that's what I draw. Okay, what do I have? Okay, that's the thing that I already have. Charges your secondary 4 times. I need that ability on my secondary. Supercharges my special. Supercharged attacks deal 2 times damage when used. Oh, no longer deals. What? No longer deals damage? Oh. Which means the only thing that deals damage would be my special, basically. I cannot take this upgrade. Unfortunately. Okay, I have 71. Can I get rid of items? Can I sell you that item? You have interest maybe in the Phantom Dagger? I guess that's not possible. Hmm. Okay, what is my defense? I mean... Garnet Golden Grace, grant brief invulnerability, and grant all allies Rabbit Luck for 5 seconds. Rabbit Luck? Also erase nearby projectiles. Cooldown cannot be erased by any ability or loot. Temporarily become extremely lucky. Wait, does this mean becoming extremely lucky that chance effects trigger more often? And if chance effects trigger more often, does this mean that my special has a higher chance of getting cooldown erased by my primary and secondary? I'm gonna experiment a little bit here now. And I hope I won't regret it. Let's see. Special and then a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, on average I need to make at least 3, or on average I need to make 3 primary or secondary attacks. If I do that though, how long do I become extremely lucky though? Wait, how long do I become extremely lucky? For 5 seconds. Okay. Okay. So what I want to do is Y, A, B, X, B, X, B, A, B, A, B. Okay, I want to spam B as much as I can, and Y as soon as I can, and A. And in between every special use, I need to make 1 primary use. Special, primary, A, special, luck. Okay, my... $590 on a single target? Oh my god, that's a lot. $617. The amount of damage I deal is insane. Okay. Okay, I kind of messed up my rotation a little bit a few times now, but I kind of concentrated on dodging too this time. Okay, increases special damage by 20% when you place a debuff on an opponent. Your special has a 50% chance of resetting. Cool. Abilities and loot that hit for 100 damage or less now hit for 100 damage regardless of other loot effects. Abilities and loot. That's great. Oh my god. Regardless of other loot effects. Okay. That gain, repeat for 5 seconds. Okay. That helps me out quite a lot. Using your defense will grant you haste. No, I get the Haunted Gloves. I think I am in RNG heaven right now. I'm building a crazy build here. Oh, shit. I think my primary still doesn't deal a lot, any damage. Because I don't have any hitbox on my primary. Oh. Yeah, see? I don't have any hitbox on my primary. Aua. Okay, left and right, then from above, and then circle. Okay. Okay, gotcha! 615 damage per second. I think that's my new PB. Wait, how long does this game last? I think that's that the Pale Keep is the last area, I think. I made it! Too cute. Oops, sorry. Okay. These anti-damage tries. To your left and right charges your secondary twice. Damage is increased, no longer slows movement speed. But also does not charge my special anymore. When this ability has charge, it has a 40% chance to reset your defensive. Okay, I like that. Grant all allies a war cry for 10 seconds and invulnerability for 2 seconds. Wait a second, what is my thing right now? Yeah, I become extremely lucky with rabbit luck. With the Ruby defensive upgrade, I wouldn't be lucky anymore. Okay, new strategy. First thing in the battle, I use my primary. Second thing in battle, I use my special. Third thing in battle, I use my primary again. No, wait. New plan. First thing in battle, primary. Second thing in battle, every time I use my special, I use my primary right after that. And other than that, I just try to reset my shield all the time. And I use my special as much as possible. So far the plan, I think. Slightly luckier. Lasts until the next stage. I'm gonna be a little lucky bunny. Lucky bunny. Cool. There we go. Holy shit, 800 damage? What is wrong with me? That's double the damage that I usually deal. Holy shit. $1,400. What the heck? 1,400 is insane, even for easy difficulty, I think. More movement speed. Your primary has a 30% chance of dealing an additional 3 blows. Oh, dealing 50 damage each in a radius around your target enemy. I don't think my primary has any target enemy. Your secondary charges my secondary 4 times. Okay. I don't think my primary has any target enemy anymore because it doesn't deal any damage. That's the problem. Abilities with global cooldown less than or equal to 1.1 seconds deal 30% more damage. Global cooldown. Okay, not helping. Maybe I take the wings actually. Moving faster. I don't think that the black Wakizashi will help my primary situation. The Moonlit Pinnacle. That's the final stage. Oh, is this the final battle already? Oh, that's about final battle. Okay. So. Can I? So, I'm not making the best rotation here, I assume. Ow. Gotcha! 817 damage. DPS, so. Yay! I did it! Run complete! I'm proud of myself. I'm proud. I'm proud. Got a wing. I have a really weird set of thingy. If anyone who knows a lot of Ravenous Steel, please tell me, is this actually a good combination of items? I think it was a good one. Or maybe it's just because I play on easy, who knows. But regardless, I think that is it. Then, so, there, quit. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed me playing that game. Today, it's Sunday, and I will end the stream now. I hope we see us at some point in the future, and until then, have a beautiful rest of the time. Of the day. Of course, I have a schedule on my social medias that you can check out if you want to know when I stream and what I stream, because I'm live every day except for Saturday, and I play all kinds of stuff, and I will play Rebellion Steel again. Don't worry, I will play it again. And if I play it, you maybe see it on the schedule. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of the day, a great rest of the weekend, and a great start into the next week or day, depending on when you watch it. That's it. It's over. And of course, stay healthy and stay hydrated. Until next time. Bye bye.